Hello. Hello everyone. Let me adjust the music volume. Try to figure out what works best here, don't mind me. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's time to get opinionated. I got my voice working first try. Okay. Yeah, flare jump scare. It's almost as if when it reaches 0, I show up. That's freaking crazy. But yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream where I'm going to get opinionated. I'm gonna get heated. Things are gonna get crazy. Okay, you don't want to see me when I get opinionated. So that's what we're doing today. Just give me one moment. Yeah, we're going crazy today. Let me just adjust things real quick. Hold on, I've immediately bumped into an issue. 1 second, sorry. Give me a moment. I'm having to like... Tierlist Maker is an interesting website because it has a lot of ads and I'm trying to move around them and make sure I don't show that because that's what we're doing. But no, it's finally time. You know, this music isn't dramatic enough. Can I get a dramatic one? Nah, whatever, this one's fun. Yeah, this is all music from Minecraft Askew, which is one that I wanted to show on the channel at some point. It's very good. In the description, I'll put like a playlist or something later, but right now I'm not going to worry about that. In fact, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. We'll just have this as background music, because I wanted background music. But yes, it's time. We are rating the plants. So without further ado, it's time to rate the plants. So this is probably going to be a shorter stream I would like to thank Demi for for making this. We're rating the plants, you know? Welcome to the stream. Let's see, that's not what I wanted. You can see an advertisement already. That's not right. Move that up. Yeah, that's fine. All right. I have so many layers right now to cover up ads. It's great. So yeah, this might be a little scuffed because you can see my mouse on the screen. It's like right next to B tier. If I do this, whoop, it disappears. I have layers on layers to cover up ads. But yeah, we're rating plants today. So welcome. This is the people are wondering, hey Flair, what's the 30K subscriber special? You hit 30K. That's crazy. It's this. I would like to once again thank Demi for making this. Demi in the chat is one of my moderators. Good pal. Yeah, here we are. So my first and probably only tier list. Let's start with algae. Algae is fun. I enjoy algae. You know, it adds some green to water. You know, there's a lot to offer there. So algae is pretty good. I'm gonna say, I don't know, it's like kind of moss, but not really. It's like aquatic moss, if that makes sense. I feel like it's probably like, I'm gonna say B tier. It's quite solid. Algae, I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, this is a 100 plant tier list. We're doing all 100, and then once we're done, the stream will end. This might be shorter than an hour. Call this a bonus stream. And don't worry, I'm streaming again tomorrow. But that will be a Twitch exclusive stream, actually. And it's probably the only time I will do that, because it's just a special occasion. But more information on that later. I'll have a community post after the stream. But let's see. So algae's probably B tier. It's pretty decent. Oh, that's not the music I want. Nope, not that one. Don't mind me managing my music. Aloe vera. This is actually a Plants vs. Zombies plant. We're gonna get a lot of Plants vs. Zombies plants, but that doesn't matter. We're ranking plants. Just plants. Why are people spamming letters in the chat? Mods explode them. Or, I don't know. What's going on? What even prompted that? Oh, you're suggesting ratings. Whatever, that's... Okay. See... Yeah, what's Plants vs. Zombies? That doesn't matter. Okay, spamming the same letter over and over. If I could have mods take care of that. I don't want the chat to be filled with just the same letter from one person over and over. If you could take care of that, thank you. Aloe vera, in some worlds, could have healing properties, perhaps. Man, YouTube spamming Twitch better for real. Yeah, go watch on Twitch. Apparently, there's no one spamming there. And speaking of Twitch, Rosario Erpew, I think is the name. Thank you for following, as well as Bread7410. Appreciate it. But yeah, aloe vera is pretty good. I feel like I've seen that on like some like moisturizing creams. I feel like I see aloe vera on that quite a bit. So it seems quite practical. I'm going to give that a B tier. Apple tree. I do enjoy apples. And apple trees are quite wonderful. I actually have a personal connection to apple trees. Oh, King of Bliv 86. Thank you for following. But yeah, I have a personal connection with apple trees. There was a time once where I made applesauce. And there was apple trees involved. And it was a lot of fun. So I really like apple trees. They make me think about that. You know what? S tier. I have such a personal connection to it. It's going to be S tier. This is our first... I know we're early on. But you got to give an S tier when you got to give an S tier. Okay. Artichoke. Ooh, let's see. Artichoke. What are we thinking about artichoke? I haven't really had artichoke a lot. I don't really care much for an artichoke. And this is my tier list. Yeah, see, what is an artichoke? Exactly. I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm gonna give it a D. I'm sorry. I don't care much for artichokes. I'm really sorry. Yeah, Quipo says it best. Like, if you're gonna suggest a letter, just don't do it a bunch. One is fine. Avocado tree. I don't know if I've ever... I don't have personal connections like with the apple tree, but avocado trees are nice. Because I do really like avocado. But do I care for the avocado tree? Like this, we're ranking the plants, not just the product, you know? Ooh. Oh man, it's such a low quality image. It just kind of looks like green. Toasty, look out! It's an application. Yeah. Ooh, let's see. Avocado tree is gonna be high up because of what it produces, but I don't know if I care very much for the actual plant itself. I'm gonna say A tier. It's not quite high up as an apple tree. An apple tree is iconic. You got that red with the green. Baby toes, this is weird. I don't like it. F tier. I don't know what this is. Demi, what is this? You found this. What is this? What are baby toes? I don't think I want that. Why are people saying baby toes are S tier? No. Okay. Banana tree. Banana trees are interesting. They kind of just look funny. And I do enjoy bananas. Though I feel like it's probably going to go next to avocado tree. I feel like all the things I want to say about banana tree are the things I already said about avocado trees, you know? I think that's my thinking. Matt makes mations? Oh, is this the baby toe lore? Genus of succulent plants. I do like succulents, but I don't know if I want one called baby toes. Disappointing that ain't PVZ plants? Nah, this is just PVZ. Or, sorry, not PVZ, this is just plants. Notice how in the thumbnail and title, nowhere did I say that zombies would be involved. Let's see, beets. Beets. I don't have a lot of experience with beets, I'm gonna be so real with you. I feel like, yeah, it's just fine. I might even go D. I'm sorry, just things that I don't have a lot of experience with at all are probably just gonna go lower. Oh, Nixley, this is a plant tier list. You know, I gotta celebrate somehow. So we're ranking 100 plants. Let's see, birch tree. This goes quite high up. I do enjoy birch trees. And I know we're not talking about video games. Never even heard of Plants vs. Zombies. But if I had to bring up video games at all, Minecraft. Birch is... I'm going to talk about this in the context of Minecraft because I'm so brain rotted I'm going to look at birch trees in real life and go like, oh, that's like the square thing. But yeah, birch trees. At least when it comes to growing up and playing Minecraft, I used to not care much for birch trees. I always thought they were ugly, but they've certainly grown on me as time has gone on, and therefore I look at birch trees quite fondly. For 35k Undertale OST tier list? That's interesting. I don't know if I could rank that, though. I love all of them too much. I don't think I could do a music tier list. I have to do something non-serious. You notice how this is a non-serious tier list? This is the only kind you're ever going to see on my channel. I do not care for tier lists, which is why we're ranking actual plants. Zombie tier list. Every single zombie Sergeant Seed? All of them? Why are you suggesting that? You're the plant version of me. Yeah, strip birch logs. Toasty's right. Toasty's right. Strip birch logs are the best. Whisper Jazz Altverse OST tier list? Oh, that could have been a good OST to play in the background. I needed music to play that wouldn't have ads, so I'm playing the Minecraft Askew soundtrack on Spotify, which, by the way, you should, just when you have free time, you search Minecraft Askew and click on the video that's 3 hours long. You won't regret it. Anyway, blackberries. Blackberries are fine. C tier. I don't have much to say. Microassembly tier list when? I'm sorry, Gert. I don't know how to rank those, but I will attend today. Today I will be here. Because that's in like, what, 3 hours? This stream's barely going to pass 1 hour, I bet. Bluebells. I don't actually know what these are. You cannot hear the music? It's a quiet piece of the music right now. The music, I love Askew's music, but it fluctuates for sure. Turn it up a tad? I can do that. Hold on. I got you. Okay, let me skip ahead in the music. Oh. Okay, how's this for music volume? Because I don't want to blast my ears personally, or else I won't be able to focus. Okay, bluebells, this is a wonderful... This looks like a flower. I'm not familiar with it, but I really, really like the way they look. I don't know if they're anywhere near my area, but they're nice. I'm going to give them a good B tier. Which I know it seems like middle of the road, but... I don't know, this seems nice. I want more... I want to see them, though. This tier list is worth a Flareon Flare coins. Member for 8 months, Wolfpurr. You got in while the going was good. You've been a member for... You've been one of my longest standing members, Wolfpurr, so thank you for that. Anyway, blueberries. Blueberries are solid. Though, when it comes to finding berries in the wild, it's always a little rough. Because it's like, I see I'm going on a walk, right? And I see a BG6 tier list one. Job application. I'm not doing tier list content. I'm doing this once and then we're done. This is not a thing I'm doing. Does the strangling fig exist on this tier list? Demi, does the strangling fig exist? That's a very good question. Yeah, ask Demi, he made the tier list. But yeah, blueberries. Yeah, once again, when I'm going on walks and I see bushes with berries on them, I just want to pluck them off. But, you know, that's like not good. You shouldn't eat berries in the wild. So I don't really know. Coward. What is the strangling fig, creeps? Care to enlighten me? What does that mean? Cat's tier list are all S tier, SDR, of course. So yeah, as much... I thought he didn't say pluck. Oh, Sergeant Seed. As the evil version of me, maybe you would say a more unsavory word, but not me. Blueberries are gonna go B tier, I think. It is the Tangler. Is it Tomb Tangler? Is it the one that Tomb Tangler's based on? I gotta look into that. Strangling figs is awesome. Anyway, blueberries, I want to put them higher, but I just want to go on a walk and be able to pluck a berry and eat it. And blueberries give me a reality where I want to do that, but I can't, because that's just not how it works. It's Doom Tangler and Haunted. What's Haunted Vlog? I haven't heard of that one. Is that a Heroes one? Because I haven't played Heroes. I'm going to be so real with you. Okay. Let's see. Bonsai tree. Bonsai trees are very cool. I'm going to go S, and I don't even have one. It's a custom plant I made. Oh, it's the Garden Rush plant, is it? I've been meaning to play Garden Rush at some point. Anyway, bonsai tree S tier. I love these things, and I have never owned one, but I want to have one. Broccoli, it's quite funny. I just bought broccoli so I could go and eat it tonight. Broccoli is A tier. If you don't like broccoli, you gotta pick a different way of cooking it, alright? You gotta listen. Broccoli is good. Everyone's unsubscribing. No, it's fine. Broccoli's good. Okay? If you don't rank evergreens at S. Oh, if evergreens are on this list, I haven't looked ahead that far, then you know it's gonna be S. Anyway, buttercups. I do enjoy buttercups. Buttercups are a neat plant. You know, in real life buttercups. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. I mean, I like flowers a lot, so I'm going to be naturally quite biased towards them. I feel like buttercups are going to be B tier, though. It's not like a flower I'm super fond of, but they are nice. Cabbage. I haven't really had a lot of cabbage in my day. Whenever I have it, I'm kind of unimpressed. I feel like cabbage is D tier. No offense to cabbage. I just haven't had a lot of it. My goat, cabbage! I'm sorry, Zucro. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's see. Cactus is an interesting one. Cactus is rough. Alien, I'm not making a T rank. Making a rank means I have to switch my whole setup, and I'm specifically not scrolling at all, because if I do that even a little bit, you're gonna get hit with a billion ads. So I am not touching the scroll wheel, and I would have to do that to make a new tier. So as funny as it would be to make that, I'm not doing that. Now then. Cactus, I do actually like cactus a lot. Cactus is going in S tier. I don't have a lot of experience around cacti, but sometimes that changes, and sometimes I'm able to see the vast variety that cacti have. There's like the ball cacti, the tall cacti, some other kind of cacti that probably rhymes. I really like cacti. Oh, Cactus King is in the chat. Heck yeah! Alright. Canada Thistle. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of neat. This looks like something that would, cacti are fun even though they even have a unique plural. Yeah. Canada Thistle. This looks like something that would just like cover a forest floor. You wouldn't think much of it, but it looks fine. It's a weed. Oh. That takes the life away from other plants. I don't know. Yeah, no, this is mostly like a completely blind tier list. I have not looked ahead on any of this, by the way. I'm gonna say, I just don't care. I don't care for it. I'm sorry. There's nothing innately wrong with it. I just don't care for the Canada Thistle. Oh, Open Fortress Merc. Thank you for the membership. Appreciate you. That's so nice. Welcome to being a helper. Carrots. I think the way carrots grow is so funny. It feels made up. Carrots, it just feels made up, you know? Like, what do you mean they actually just grow like that? I think that's hilarious, and for that reason, it's getting A tier. Like, carrots as a food is fine. I'm just fine with carrots, but the way they grow is so funny to me. They really just kind of sit there in the ground, you take them out, and then that's it. It feels fake. I love it for that. Cashew tree. Is this like the nut? Because this doesn't look anything like cashews. I do like cashews, but this is such an interesting way. Can someone fill me in? Is this... Do you know that cashews come from a fruit? No, I did not. No, I did not. I was here by Flare? Okay, see ya, not the 101. And when's the next PBZ DLC stream? Metin, that'll probably be when it gets updated. Can't believe the moss variant algae is B tier. Well, it's not quite moss, but it's high up. The cashews are hanging... Oh, that's so unique. I'm gonna give that at least a B tier. That's just neat, you know? That's just cool. I don't have a personal connection to it, but it's just cool. Cherry tree, however. Cherry tree. S tier. I feel like surely I don't have to explain that. They're just very, very cool, you know? So I think that's an appropriate thing to claim. Now, chrysanthemum is very interesting. I don't know. They have a really fun name. And I do like a bright pink flower. I'm just afraid of putting things too high up. Blackberries are just completely alone in C tier. In fact, I think I might... I don't really want to move anything, though. I feel like this is fine as is. We might tweak this later, but there's also going to be 100 of these. Come to think of it, I don't really know how this is going to all fit on the tier list. Because there are 100 of these. Wait, I didn't really plan ahead for that. Okay, that's fine. It'll be fine. But chrysanthemums are quite nice. These are just pleasant. I think I'll put them with other flowers that I haven't really seen a lot, but I'll put them up here. Quite nice. All right, corn. If I could recite I forget what the Neighborville like trailer said about corn. I immediately want to recite that, but I can't. Not that Plants vs. Zombies even relates to this at all. This is just a plants tier list. Let's be very, very clear. Corn is good. I enjoy corn. I like corn mazes. I like eating corn. I made a recipe that involved corn recently. I like corn. Corn is good. I'm actually gonna put it in A tier. I feel like I'm being too nice to these. You know what? Cucumbers are D tier. No, actually, no, C tier. I need to put something below the halfway mark. I enjoy cucumbers, but I don't really care for them. I like eating them a lot, but as a plant, don't care. Corn is good, though. Dandelion. Oh, I keep finding things I like too much. I love dandelions. Why is everyone saying what? Is it because I put cucumber in C tier? Oh, dandelion. I do love dandelions. It's an interactive experience. Corn is not higher than cucumber. Listen. Make your own tier list. This is the Captain Flair 100 plant tier list, you see. Dandelion's gonna go S tier. The only flower that's that high up because it's an interactive experience. I don't know what Devil's Club is. It's gonna go D tier. I'm just not familiar with this. Unless someone wants to fill me in on Devil's Club. I can't say I'm familiar. The picture is also very small. Is that like berries? I don't know. That doesn't really matter. Dogwood tree, this looks kind of sick. I'm not familiar with it, so I'm going to put it in B tier. You know, put the link to this tier list in the chat. Oh, okay, good. Don't do it yet, Demi, because I don't want any spoilers. I don't want anyone to look ahead. You said S tier for Dandelion, not A? Oh, I meant A. Dogwood tree is going to be B. It looks like a cool tree. I'm just not familiar. Dragon fruit, I don't think I've eaten dragon fruit before. I'm going to be so real. It looks very cool. I'll probably go C tier, but that could definitely change if I, you know, eat it or have more experience with it. Dragon lily. Oh, I wish these images weren't so tiny, but that's just kind of how Tier List Maker works. Because I'm trying to discern what any of this is. Is this a flower? Why does it look like it has a big spike in it? Oh, all this stream is going to do is reveal that I don't know a lot about plants, actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Dragon lily looks interesting, but also looks like it's going to hurt me. I just can't tell what's going on there. It's neat. I might put it in D tier, though. I'm sorry. No, it gets C tier. It's fascinating me, but I'm afraid. Drumsticks. These look like truffula trees. These look like the universe got lazy. F tier. Well, they're kind of silly looking, but they look like a fake plant. They look like someone was trying to sell fake plants, but they're not actually very good at making them. Yeah, Lorax looking trees. Yeah, it's straight up like truffula trees, you know? I don't... You cannot be serious, they look so fun. They are very silly. Okay, you know what? You convinced me to move it up a tier. Eucalyptus tree. It just kind of looks like a tree. I don't remember what's special about eucalyptus trees. Let's see. It's just kind of a tree. Trees get C's if they're just kind of a tree. They're so flammable. Well, it's a good thing that I'm not... Eucalyptus are Australian. Knowledge ends there. Koala eats them, but they have poison in them. Oh, they're poisonous? I don't want poison trees. Anyway, evergreens S tier. I don't have to explain. What's fake plant doing here? Fake plant? F? You're going to the front of F. The very front of F. You're not even... How'd you get in here? Fake plant. Not even real. Who let bro in? Oh, and Demon Clouds. I don't think I'll do a tier list for actual games I play. I think this is as serious as I'm going to get with tier lists. Yeah, get this guy out of here, fake plant. No username required saying pot from PvZ. Even the pot from PvZ is a real plant. At least outside the Zen Garden. Like, it's a pot for planting and it's also a plant. Has your mind exploded yet? That has remained with me, that almanac entry. Anyway, fan palm. Is this like a palm tree? It's kind of neat. I don't super care much for palm trees. They'll probably get C tier. They're neat, but that's not my favorite kind of tree for sure. Forget-me-nots. What are these like again? So they're like a blue flower, yellow interior. Unique name. There's a big old palm tree? You know, I'll move it up a little bit. If it's a big old palm tree, I do like big old trees. Forget-me-nots. I'm sorry, I don't care much for forget-me-nots. They're gonna go down there. State flower of Alaska. Oh, interesting. Bro forgot the forget-me-nots. They give you amnesia? What? Foxglove, this is super cool. These are like hanging flowers, right? These are going to go up here. Just look at that. They're just so cool looking. The bane of zombie players. Yeah, forget-me-not's like a crazy heroes card. That's sort of what I'm gathering. Ginger root. I don't actually like ginger that much, just like as a flavor. And the root, visually, I'm not impressed. I don't know. Something's got to go in F. Grass. Grass is very important. I'm gonna give it at least B tier. Actually, sometimes we need to touch some grass. The fact that going outside... Can you touch the grass? Yeah, here, chat. Here, just hover your mouse over it. Yeah, do that. The fact that grass, like touching grass has been a staple for going out and exploring the real world goes to show how important and vital grass is to the ecosystem. The fact that we have a whole term specifically for going outside that revolves around grass as a plant just goes to show how essential that is. Grass is very important. It's a little itchy. You're right, Espion. It's a little itchy, I won't lie. I don't love grass. Sometimes people don't water their grass and it gets all kind of yellow and weird. But if you've got some good grass, there's some good grass out there. Also, yes, Toasty Spud, lawn culture sucks, and if you just have grass in your lawn, I think that's boring. I understand it's expensive and a lot of work to maintain a lawn that is like very cool and awesome, but gosh. No, grass is nice. I like grass. And this, you know what, Demi? You picked out a good picture. That helped convince me. What are hens and chicks? Is this the right label? I think that's a different thing. Is that a plant as well? They look like succulents, I think? Huh. Good glasses of grass. My username is grass glasses, but I hate my glasses. Oh no, that's tragic. That's correct, okay. So is it a succulent then? It's a succulent, okay. Succulents are cool. I would like to take care of succulents. I don't have any succulents in my house. In fact, I barely have any plants in my house at all. And the ones I do have are not actually doing very well, but that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. They're fine. I mean, I have nothing against hens and chicks. I have nothing against succulents. I have to put something low. And relative to everything else here, I do not care for hens and chicks. I did not know this even existed until now, you know? The colors are nice. I agree with that, Espeon, but I don't know. I don't know if this is enough. Hydrangea. Ooh, the variety in colors? The sort of pinkish, purpley tones? As far as flowers go, I think these go high up. Hydrangeas are nice. Zombie mains be putting all these in F tier? Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Alright. Why is moss on fire? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Juniper berry. That's nice. Juniper berry gets A tier. I'm not going to elaborate. Kelp. Kelp is nice. You ever seen Subnautica? There's like that one region that's got like crazy big kelp. I've always loved that. We're gonna put kelp up here. We've almost filled A tier. I enjoy kelp a lot. Kiwi tree. King of Blue, you can't say epic flare docs when I have a lot of ads on my screen and some of them are location based, alright? I'm stressed. I'm stressed that if I scroll even a little bit, it's over for me. But no, it's fine. I did some testing before stream. We should be okay. Anyway, kiwi tree. Once again, it's just one of those. It's not F tier. It's not innately bad or whatever. I just don't care for it, so it's gonna go D. Leeks. All I know leeks for, really, is that one Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs 2 joke where they have like, there's a leak in your boat, a leak in my boat, ah! And that's it. I don't really know much about like leaks. I don't. Yeah, Captain Flare leak. He thinks leaks suck. I'm sorry. I do not care for the leaks. Dr. Zombos on chat. I ate everything here, besides specifically parsnips. Thanks, Zombos. That's nice. Lemongrass. D. It's just kind of grass. Like, yes, I have grass up here, but that's because it's the grass. I do not care for lemongrass. It's just kind of, I don't know. Leaks an F is crazy. I'm sorry. Why are people asking me about this one? I don't know. Demi made the list. I think that's just a plant name. You know, we're gonna jump ahead. F tier for this one just because I hate the name. We're jumping ahead. The name sucks. I don't care if it's a pretty flower. I don't like that name. Lemon tree. Lemon tree's gonna go... Oh, here we go. Things are moving. In A tier. I feel like that's fine. Similar reasons to avocado tree, but apple tree just seems more iconic than lemon tree. I'm sorry. Well... Yeah, I'll commit to that. Lentils. I put that one in specifically so Flair would say naked lady. Stop it! Stop it! Alright. Thanks, Demi. Lentils. Lentils are okay. I think it's another D tier. Just a collection of plants that I do not specifically care for. They're just okay. They're just fine. Lilac tree. Okay. What is happening in the stream? Well, you see, Kobo. We are ranking 100 plants. Wow, yeah, I guess pears are okay too. Thanks, Zomboss. Lilac trees are interesting. I love trees and I love flowers, and this is mixing them. I feel like this gotta be A tier. You know? Lilies are good too. Oh, lilies are rough. I might put it with other flowers that I enjoy. Just to do something. Lily pad, however. S tier. And let me explain. So often I have been to ponds, and I look at the pond, and the water is flat, and there's not much going on, and I wonder, but what if? But what if there was something else? But what if there was something to really, really break up the space and just give it something to appreciate? And lily pad is there for me. Lily pad is there. Sometimes they got little pink flowers on it. Crazy. Lily pad. S tier. Easy. Lobster claw is interesting. This looks like a parrot feather. I don't know what's going on with this one. Interesting. I don't know. What if it was called Silly Pad? Your rice chocolate sandwich, you never know. That could be good. If it was called Silly Pad, I'd make a new tier above. Lobster Claw's interesting. I'm gonna give this C tier. Sort of out of the intrigue, similar reason to Dragon Lily and Dragon Fruit, where I'm intrigued. I don't know much about it, but this is very unique, and I appreciate it for stepping out of the box. This one is called Lords and Ladies. Did my music stop? Oh wait, no, it just skipped it just picked a really quiet one. There we go, this is a good one. I really wanted to get an on-screen widget for music, but I couldn't set it up in time. So if I ever do a stream like this in the future where I'm listening to music, I want to have that so you can see what the music is. But unfortunately, it was 5 minutes before stream setup, and I looked at how to do it, and it was way too much work. This music does go hard, though. Again, Minecraft is cute. You gotta listen to it. I'm gonna add it to the description of this video. Chomp Thing Main is here now? Heck yeah. So Lords and Ladies. This is fine. I have to wonder where the name comes from. So similar intrigue to Lobster Claw, but I'm less. I care for it a little bit less. So it's gonna go D tier. Lychee. Or Lychee. It's one or the other. I never quite know how it's pronounced. Oh, Flair's favorite music disc. Mine's Creator. Mine's also Creator. Cactus King. It's a good music disc, but that's we're not rating that here. That could be a fun tier list, but we're not doing that here. We're ranking 100 plants. Let's see. Oops, I slipped. Oh, whatever. Anyway, Lychee. I forget what it's called. I do enjoy it. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I don't care much for the plant itself, but if I'm not mistaken, this is the thing that's in bubble tea. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking this is gonna go C tier, middle of the road. Magnolia Tree. I'm gonna put this next to Lilac. Actually, it is a nice, no, yeah, I'll do it here. That's fine. Marigold. It looks so different from a certain video game counterpart, but I actually quite like this. That's a good looking flower. That's also gonna go A tier. This is just revealing that I really like a lot of plants. I didn't know marigold was a real plant. Yeah, no, all the PvZ plants are real plants if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they made anything up. I think that's one of the beautiful things about the franchise. It brings a tear to my eye. I don't know why beautiful is the word I picked, but I'm gonna lean into it. Yeah, no, it's great. Mint. Is Mint in the chat? Mint the Protogen, are you here? It's Mint time. This feels like an educational stream. Yeah. The Captain Flare channel is always meant to be educational. Totally real, totally. Mint is good. As a plant, and just looking at it visually, it's fine. I don't like the design is okay, but as a flavor profile, it goes much higher. So I feel like for design wise, I want to put an F. For flavor, I want to put an S. So it's gonna go in the middle. It's gonna go in there. Why are leeks an F? I'm sorry. I do not care for leeks. I don't. People are posting leaks on the internet, and I'm like, why are you doing that? That's totally the same thing. Mistletoe. Flare hates Hatsune Miku? What? Where did that come from? Is one of these related to Hatsune Miku? What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll have you know, last night I was actually listening to a Miku-san. People on my Discord server are introducing me to Vocaloid, and you know what? That stuff's pretty nice, actually. So you know what? Whatever. I'm sorry. You know what? Fine. I'll move leeks up one. For that reason alone. I did not realize they were related to Hatsune Miku. I didn't... No one ever told me that. That's news to me. But it'll go up. Mistletoe. It's the middle of July. This is like such a festive thing. I don't know. I don't know if I care much for it. I just gotta be real. I don't know if I care. I feel like it's gonna go here. Which means that this is the part where the stream gets a little bit difficult to operate. I didn't really think I'd get this far. Hold on, let me see about... Oh, I have to be careful. Oh, nope, there's an ad right there. See, that's the problem. Yeah, okay, this is... Yeah, you see that at the bottom? Immediate advertisement. So there's no more room. Go install an ad blocker. I don't want to do that live. You see the problem I have? Gee golly, I wonder where Moss is going to get placed. We don't know yet. Okay, so I think I'll do like a little scroll. I'll go down and then up to pick something out. I think that's my plan. So let's see here. So down, we got Monk Shoed. Monk Shoed is the name of this plant. Monk Shoed? Like honk shoed? That name alone is going to give it at least B tier. Yeah, we're going to have to do some scrolling going forward, but that's okay. I can manage this. Oh, it's Monk's Hood? Nah, it's Monk Shoed. it's Monk Shoed. That's what I did this morning. Monk Shoed. It's getting B tier. Morning Glory. This is quite a nice one. I think I'm gonna give it B tier. It's a solid flower. It's going to my solid flower area. Hold on. Bring the music up for this one. Here it is. Moss. Oh, it was off screen, whoops. S tier. S tier. S tier! It would just so happen that my favorite song in the entire Minecraft SQ soundtrack plays when I rank the moss. S tier. Moss is amazing. I would do the bit that people in Tierlist do where they make another tier above it just to have a moss tier, but I'm actually not... I don't know how to use this well enough to do that, and that means I'm going to have to do even more scrolling, so I'm not going to. But it's going to be at the very front of moss. Of S, sorry. So, there we go. Anyway, back down. Who named the flower Nosegay? That's a fun name. It's a nice flower. I think it's going to go with the other nice flowers. Demi, where did you find this? I have never heard of this flower. Oh my gosh, new follower. Thank you, JJ. Apple Den. Just like Apple Tree, which is way up here. Online? Alright, Demi. Yeah, Nosegay gets B tier. That's a fun one. Oak Tree. Where's Birch? I'm just gonna put it right next to Birch. It's up there. I love me a good Oak Tree. Oak Tree's quite good. Yeah, no notes. No notes. Big fan of Oak Trees. In fact... Oak Tree gets S tier. S tier plant right there. Orange Tree. I know I have a lot of fruit trees, like avocado trees and banana trees, in A tier, but I think this one actually gets B tier. I'm not as fond of oranges. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with oranges. That's just how I feel about them. So I'm sorry, but not super fond of orange trees. How old are you? Gregory, this was a bit before. Are you asking because this feels childish? Because this is the most serious stream I've ever done. There's nothing childish here. We're ranking 100 plants. Or I guess 99 if you count fake plant. Back on Twitch? Alright. Hey, Noah. How's it going? Orchids. Okay. I'm fine with orchids. I think they get B tier. Sort of a fine flower zone. I sub just for this. Yep, this is what you all subscribe for. This is what all, like, 30,000 people subscribe for. This is it. This is why it's a 30K special. This is very important. Don't you know? Lemons were made by humans? What, Flamin'? I mean, I'm not super surprised. I feel like humans have made a lot of things. Like, I know bananas, as we know them today, are very, like, different from the, like, OG banana tree. Like, they're very... It was through, like, some sort of plant hybridization. A plant fusion, if you will. But, I know bananas have just gone through a long history, and the bananas we have today are not the bananas that we had long ago. So, I don't know. Okay. Palm trees. I already have fan palms up here, and those are nice big palm trees. I'll just put this in the same tier, but fan palms are probably above them, personally. Parsnips. Where's Zomboss in the chat? Zomboss said parsnip was their favorite. Parsnips are fine. Honestly, I'm sorry, I do not care much for parsnips. Just like in the real world. I just don't. Nothing wrong with parsnips, I just don't particularly care for them. I love parsnip and Plants vs. Zombies too. See, that's not what my opinions are about today. My opinions are not, I'm not going to give a single Plants vs. Zombies opinion, because why, did you read the title? This has nothing to do with that. We're ranking plants. Don't you know? Why would you ever think that we're doing anything else? What is a pea? Oh, it's a pea plant. I thought it was a pea palm. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a pea plant in the wild. Yeah, of course I transitioned straight from saying this isn't about Plants vs. Zombies, and I'm immediately ranking the plant pea shooters based on... Wow, Flair, you agree with me. Zomboss, we can agree on some things. Just 90% of them, I can't say I do. Welcome back, General Droplet. Pea plants are... I do enjoy eating peas, but as a actual plant... C tier. I'm just ranking the plant as it is in the real world. This is a plant tier list unrelated to anything else ever. Pea plant is C tier. Anyway, the Rat Raider 2! Thank you for following on Twitch. So, pear tree. Pear tree? Say that again. Pear tree is... Let's see. I don't really care for pears just at all. I'm sorry. Do you like that I'm announcing follows? No, JJ Crafter, that's actually quite nice. Once I set up alerts, it should be easier for me to notice, but as of right now, that's good. I appreciate that. So, pears are not my favorite. I'm gonna be so real with you. C tier. I just don't care for pears. I'm sorry. I just don't. Is this a philodendron? Is this a philodendron? Oh, Demi, you shouldn't have. Demi, you shouldn't have. A little Captain Flair lore. I own a philodendron. It's one of 2 plants that I own. And looking ahead, I don't actually think the other plant I own is here, which is fine. But I own a philodendron. These plants are so cool. They're viney looking. They reach down. It's a philodendron. And it's my tier list, which means philodendrons are A tier. I mean, sorry, S tier. Philodendrons are awesome. Flair, you have been way too generous with the ranking. Zomboss, you would say I'm being too generous with the plant ranking. Philodendrons are S tier. And I'm super biased because I own one, alright? Philodendrons are good. Pineapple. Pineapple's something that has had to grow on me. Is this every plant species represented in PvZ2? No. This is just plants. This has... Why do you even bring up Plants vs. Zombies? This has nothing to do with this stream. Nothing to do with this at all. We're just ranking plants. This music is crazy. I forgot this part. This is, Make Believe. Christoph Pikes is the one that made this whole soundtrack. It's very good. I don't know if I care much for pineapple. I think, is this how it grows? Does it really just kind of sit there in a pile of leaves and that's how it grows? Because that's kind of funny. It's kind of giving carrot, you know? I think I'm going to give it C tier. Pineapples are fine. I've enjoyed them more as time has gone on. As a child, I did not yearn for the pineapple, but as I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate it more. Sometimes I just feel like it has a weird texture, though, you know? It's not my favorite. So it's going to get a comfortable C tier. Pitcher plant is interesting. These are just kind of funky looking. These are just funky looking, you know? Pineapple good on pizza? Yellow, you know what? I do actually... Ooh. We may need to do another 30k subscriber special in the future because I'm going to lose all of it with this next sentence. I enjoy pineapple on pizza. I don't go for it. If there's 2 options and it's like pepperoni on pizza or pineapple on pizza, I'm going to pick pepperoni. But if pineapple pizza is available, and sometimes I have a craving, I enjoy pineapple on pizza. I'm sorry. If you all unsubscribe, then we'll get back up to 30k eventually, and we'll do this again. And I will once again say that I enjoy pineapple on pizza, and we'll be on that loop forever, where people will unsubscribe and I say it again. All right, it'll be an infinite loop. We're gonna do this stream every single week until we just get past it. Anyway, pitcher plants. I'm thinking Probably C tier as well, just out of the intrigue, similar to Lobster Claw and Dragon Lily, where I don't know much about it, but it's intriguing. It's interesting. I appreciate it for that. Flare, we just lost all of our Twitch followers. No! I wish I had a way to actually look at that on Twitch. Or, sorry, on OBS. Like, my OBS setup is... Wait, pitcher plants are carnivorous? They tell me these guys eat meat? Dude, no, tell me more about pitcher plants, Demi. I'm interested now. But while you type that out, I'm gonna say... with my current OBS setup, I actually... It's like a blessing and a curse. I can't see any stats right now. I have no idea how many people are watching, and I have no idea how many Twitch followers I have. Which is, like, good because those numbers stress me out sometimes, because sometimes they're big and I'm like, ah! But also, it's kind of nice to know that, just to see how something's doing. They attract flies into their central chamber? What the heck? And they trap them and dissolve them. There's 5 million people watching? Uh-oh. Okay, well, people are immediately giving me numbers. Yeah, alright. That's fair. 15 on Twitch, that's nice. I'm happy the Twitch transition is going well. I'll have a community post later today to officially announce the Twitch stuff, because I realize I haven't done that yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, 5 million people are watching. I better be careful here. Pitcher plants are cool then, if they are carnivorous. That's interesting. I think I'll probably keep them in C, though. Nah, they're going to B. That's kind of neat. Poison ivy. This is an interesting one. Poison ivy. I feel like they don't look interesting enough for me to care for them. They're gonna hurt you. In fact, poison ivy and poison oak, I'm gonna both F tier them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, you can start to see we're reaching the end here. But I want to be able to walk around in the forest and not worry that I'm gonna bump into these. That doesn't sound good. JJ Crafty, you're announcing followers that I already thanked, but I appreciate it anyway. Give him a fun little bubble in the on-screen chat. All right. Potatoes. You know the words. You can boil them, you can mash them, you can stick them in a stew. And is this just how they grow? They just kind of sit in the dirt? Because that's really interesting. I'm gonna put them up here. Uh-oh, we can't view the whole thing anymore. That's okay. Potatoes are S tier. Very versatile. And if this is how they grow, that's kind of funny. S tier plant. A prickly pear. Is there no music again? Oh no, it's playing the scary track that plays in the deep dark biome. Oops, we're skipping that one. A prickly pear is interesting. What? I don't know if I care for a prickly pear. I'm sorry to the 12 prickly pear fans out there in the whole world. I just don't care for it. Pea Shooter, you're finally here. Don't look at this, Pea Shooter. Don't look at this one. This is not important, Pea Shooter. Pumpkin's gonna go, I think, A tier. I don't think it's quite an S for me, but pumpkins are very cool. Pumpkins are A. Yeah, not quite S. A tier plant. If this was brilliant clickbait, I don't know what you mean, Clover. This is a plant tier list. I have not clickbaited anything. Reread the title, double check the thumbnail. This isn't clickbait, this is exactly as advertised. You should put a screenshot. Oh yeah, in my Discord, I will share the full tier list, if it will still fit on my screen by then. Because we're getting to the point where it's almost not fitting. Like, just a little bit above this is the edge of my browser. So, uh-oh, we'll see. Hey Flair, I'm Irish! That's cool, Noah. I hope this is great news then. The fig flares are tile laser. You know what, Torch? It's possible. What did I just rank? Oh yeah, pumpkins. If I was doing this tier list in like October, let's be honest, I probably would have thrown that in S tier because pumpkins are on the mind. But October's too far away. One could say it's taking too long. Now then, redwood tree. S tier redwood. S tier redwood tree. I feel very normal about redwood trees. S tier. I love redwoods. They're such a cool tree. Just gigantic trees. I love it. I missed the opportunity to say, hey Irish, I'm Flair. Oh, you're right. You're right. Flair's tweaking out. Nuh-uh. I don't... That's fine. Rice plant. I don't actually know a lot about how rice grows, but I do enjoy rice. I feel like it's gonna get a similar case to... I'm just putting it here for now. Where is it? A similar case to... Oh, where is it? There were some plant I ranked earlier where it's like, I do not care for the design, but I do enjoy eating it as a food. I enjoy eating rice, I do not care for the design. I think I'll put it in B tier as a result. You can make bread with it? That's interesting. Oh no, yeah, I heard about that. I knew that, kind of. Okay. Play Plants for Zombies Fusion, please? No fusion today, only plant tier list! Rosemary. Rosemary. I have a personal connection with someone that has Rosemary in their name, but that has nothing to do with this. But I do read the name Rosemary and I'm like, aw. But that doesn't matter right here. There's a crumb of Flare lore, I guess. You can't do anything with that. I'm gonna say B tier. Rosemary is nice. It's not my favorite flower in the world, but it's up here, you know. B is slightly above average. So Rosemary's good. Oh, roses are here. Oh, this is such a good picture. I enjoy roses. That's an A tier. It's not quite S for me, but I like roses. Roses are good. Play Into the Flareverse? What does that mean? The way you phrase it makes it sound like it's a song that someone just made. If someone can make an Into the Flareverse soundtrack, I'd appreciate that. What does that even... I don't know what that means yet, but yeah. Making Plants for Zombies DLC live again? I'll do that once the game updates. I know it's getting quite close, I would assume. I know they've been doing a ton of playtesting for the next DLC mod, or DLC update. And believe me, the moment that is out, I will be here. I will absolutely be playing it. What about dandelions? Right here, Ty Laser. A tier. A tier plant, for sure. A Scarlet Pimpernel? Scarlet Pimpernel? Demi, what the heck is a Scarlet Pimpernel? What the heck is that? It's neat. It's a neat looking flower. They do look nice. I think I'll put them in B tier. If they had a less silly name, they might have gone to C tier. But you know what? B tier. You don't know? Alright. Captain Flare, you gonna use these plants to defend yourself in real life? Yeah, no. Once the zombie apocalypse happens, everything that's in S tier, I will plant in front of my house. Don't ask how I'll plant a redwood. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And I have to make a whole pond for lily pads. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Seaweed. Seaweed is interesting. Seaweed is... I think I'll throw it in A tier. Similar reasons to kelp. I do enjoy kelp a little bit more than seaweed, just because of how the aesthetics. In fact, actually, now that I have seaweed and kelp, no, I'll keep them both in A, but these are very close to going to S, both of them, just because aquatic plants are very cool. Oh, this is the part of the music where it's like music disc 11, where there's like sounds. Let me skip this bit. There we go. Limitless. This is a good track. You think I'm getting paid for this? Psh, Demi's not getting paid for this. Though Demi is getting paid with credit in the description. You may have noticed the whole time it said tier list by Demi. And let's be honest, this was a Plants for Zombies tier list. Why would I have Demi make it? I don't know if that would be necessary. Alright, drinking water. Yeah, a link to the tier list will be in the description of the video, as well as music link later. Because this stream is probably coming to a close soon, as we can see. This is the tail end of things. But yeah, kiwiweed? A mixed kelp and seaweed. Kelp is probably A. I think that's pretty solid. This is very dramatic. Skunk cabbage. I really should have made a custom playlist so I'm not getting like dramatic ones, quiet ones, and then like boss fight ones in this playlist. What is skunk cabbage? Does anyone know what skunk cabbage is? If you could fill me in, because I feel like there's gotta be more to that name. And this is rough, because cabbage is already D tier. Skunk cabbage has huge leaves. And smells terrible? F! That was dramatic with the music. I hope the music's loud enough, I don't know. F tier. Snapdragon. I love how it just looks nothing like a certain plant equivalent. Like, the particular plant equivalent just really leans into the dragon bit, but not the actual plant bit. It's neat, though. I'll probably get a solid... Can you guys still hear me? Hello? Hello? Let me know if you see me. Can you hear? Or is the stream okay? Lag? Okay. Did you hear that desktop notification? That was a desktop notification telling me that OBS was lagging. It lagged? The lag was insane? It's fine, we're back. I would never have an internet problem. Your webcam is off, Flare? Oh, you're right. Let me just reach over and flip that on. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Okay, interesting. Well, that a little bump in the road. Something tells me my internet isn't fond of my Snapdragon placement. Spinach. Spinach is A tier. Eat your greens. I beg of you. Eat your greens. Spinach is good. Put spinach in a scramble. I did that before. It's good. Spinach is A tier. Said Popeye. Whatever. Your IP isn't on screen anymore, Flare. Oh, thank you, JJ Crafter. Appreciate it. B1 Battle Droid. No, I refuse to eat my greens. Sorry, Battle Droid. Sorry I was late. I was up till 5 a.m. in another stream, which quickly dissolved into the only two chatters hating on each other. That happens more than I'd like. That happens often in like small streams. I don't know what's up with that. People just be beefing in streams. I don't know why. But anyway, Cosmic Taco 4. Hello. Can we have a Tenna emote? What would that even be? I don't know. Deltarune isn't like a big enough thing on my channel. Like I don't want what I did with Deltarune. Like that's done now. Until Chapter 5 comes out, I'm not going to do more Deltarune or even Deltarune related stuff. So I probably won't do an emote based off of it. Though come to think of it, I do want to have at least one emote for every series I do on the channel, because I think that'd be fun, which is why there's a Toasty Spud emote for each master character. So if I could actually have... Maybe I could try and figure out a Deltarune emote in the future. I'll figure that out later. Your Deltarune VODs are pretty good? Thank you. I'm the better voice actor, though. Yeah, maybe. I'm no professional. Squash. I am the... You know the words. You know the copy pasta. I'm not going to recite it. Squash is interesting. I don't really care much for squash as in like an actual plant. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, I think C. Squash is fine. Nothing against it. Nothing for it. Before the song finishes, what is it? This is Long Way Down by Christoph Pikes. It's just search Minecraft Askew Long Way Down. This is a song that plays when you're caving. Listen to Minecraft Askew. If I ever do Minecraft streams, I will be listening to so much Minecraft Askew. It's such a good soundtrack. I should probably say what Minecraft Askew is, because I really, really want people to notice this. It's like it's kind of niche, but it's very good. Minecraft Askew is a fan-made resource pack that completely changes the textures, but it also overhauls all of the sounds. Every single sound effect is different, including the music. Anyway, listen to Minecraft Askew. Strawberries. Strawberries are good. They're getting A tier. You can't go wrong with a strawberry, you know? Strawberries are just solid. String of pearls? What are... Save or download. What are string of... What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm thinking D tier. It looks fine. I just don't particularly care for it. It's a succulent? Every time there's a succulent, I'm always like, what is this? I don't know this one. I don't know this one. I guess I need to do some research about succulents then. I clearly don't know a lot about them. It's a hanging plant? I do like hanging plants. Whatever, I'll do more research about that after stream. Sugarcane. A tier. Sugarcane is nice. I don't have a lot of experience with sugarcane in the real world, but I do appreciate sugarcane. I have like some personal connections to it, but I'm not... Some of those are location-based, so I'm not going to dox myself, so I'm not going to do it. But sugarcane is cool. I enjoy sugarcane. Sugarcane gets me those level 30 enchants. You're right. It's sunflower. Sunflowers just generally, S tier. I love sunflowers. Unrelated to anything, I really enjoy sunflowers. Sunflowers are a very good plant. Just driving by and seeing a field of these fellas, sunflowers are good. They're just such a fun plant. Just the imagery of sunflowers on other things as well, they're good. You gonna share some plants on the crew channel later? Okay, great, Espion. Sword fern. I do like ferns. I'm kind of, I wish there were, like, I don't wish there were more ferns. Ferns are nice. Ferns are, you know what, underrated. A tier. I'm a big fan of some ferns. I like ferns. Ferns are good. People always look at a forest floor and think it's beautiful, but you know why? Ferns. The underrated hero of forest imagery. If there were no ferns, then forest would look lame. Oh, Monster Pups, thank you for being a helper. Thank you for joining in on this. The content everyone subscribed for, clearly. Ferns are grass's cousin? Yeah, no, ferns are good. Yeah. Tomato. Another A tier. Pretty easy A tier. I don't know if I have to explain that one. Ferns are very good. I enjoy, or sorry, not ferns. I mean, yes, ferns are good, but tomato, I love tomato. Tomato is used in a lot of things that I make whenever I cook. Big fan of tomato. Venus flytrap. Very happy that you included this one, Demi. This one's S just out of the fascination. I enjoy... Oh, this music's very good. This is a remix of Wait, the music disc. As you can see, it's very much a remix. It's very different from the original, but it's very good. Anyway, Venus flytrap. Chomper in real life. I don't know what you mean. This is just a plant. I don't know. What's a chomper? We're just ranking plants today. Venus flytraps are very good. I enjoy them a lot. Walnut tree. I do enjoy eating walnuts. I don't care that much for them. I do have a little container of walnuts actually right now that I've been meaning to like bake into a cookie or something. That sounds good. But the fact that I haven't done that yet tells me that, I don't know, they're not my favorite in the world, but they're nice. There's music on the stream? Is the music too quiet? Uh-oh. Let me bump it up a little more. How's this? How does the music sound, chat? Let me know. I want you to be able to hear it. It's good. You muted the stream so you can't hear the music? How does that work, King of Bliv? That doesn't make sense. Ginger's on the tier list. Oh, where did I put Ginger? It wasn't a pleasant place to put Ginger. I remember that. Ginger fans are gonna be mad at me. Oh yeah, Ginger Root's an F. I'm very sorry. Very sorry, Waffle. It's an F. I don't care much for Ginger. Okay. Music was so quiet before this. Oh, doy. Okay, well, it's louder now. My bad. I'm so sorry, Waffle Gaming. Walnut Tree is... A and B are already, like, very full, but I wanted to put it in one of those. I'm thinking B. Walnuts are fine. This one is watermelon. Watermelon... Honestly, C tier. I'm not a big watermelon fan. I'm sorry. Oh, whoa, we are not fitting this. This doesn't even fit on my screen. This tier list no longer fits on my screen at all. I'm sorry, watermelon C. I'm sorry, I don't like watermelon that much. I'm sorry about the L take. I'm sorry about the out of left field take. I don't really like watermelon that much. Are you crazy? Yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Goobermelon in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just don't like watermelon that much. Chat ratio this bad. No, I'm gonna get ratioed in my own. Okay, you know what? Let me think about it. What about B? Is that better? I just don't. It's not. I just don't like melon. I don't know. I'm just not a super big watermelon fan. I'm sorry. Better? Okay, I'll leave it there. Listen, there will be after this stream's over, there'll be a link in the description. You can make your own tier list. And you can put watermelon as high up as you want. You can make your own tier for watermelon for all I care. But I'm sorry, but I'm just not that fond of watermelon. I hate to say it. I'm like disappointed too. I want to like watermelon. Bro hates fun. I'm sorry. Maybe this is the L take that gets everyone to unsubscribe from me. I always thought it'd be the pineapple. But no, maybe it's the watermelon. Dang. Maybe I just need to have good watermelon. Demi, why did you put marijuana on this list? Okay, we're taking this from a purely educational standpoint. From a purely educational standpoint. Purely educational. It can be used medically. And that is not a bad thing. Go ahead, Flair. Rank it. Okay. Yeah, this is purely educational, and we're considering it in a purely health-based lens. I'm gonna give it C tier. I'm sorry if anybody disagrees with me. Flair, have you used it medically before? We're leaving it in C tier. I see a hum from Demi. Show your face, please. I'm not showing my face if this is what I'm doing on stream, alright? I'm not attaching a face to that. That's true, I don't love the smell of it. It's not my favorite, but... Let's go to wheat. Wheat is good. Wheat goes to B tier. It makes bread. Wheat is nice. Did we just get Flair confirming he's doing it right now? I'm not. I never said that. Yeah, wheat is kind of basic, but you make it into bread, and you know what? Bread is important. I do love seeing wheat in a field. Oops. Which is why it's in B tier. So, Flair, where's the water leaking from internet cable plant? Why do you fix your internet cable if there's water leaking? Holy. Anyway. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. It's going in S tier. Christmas tree's in S tier. Everyone, Christmas. Just a... Hold on, let me actually check my calendar. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Christmas! Just 25 weeks away! Christmas! It's almost here, everyone! Just 25 weeks away! Christmas! I got a calendar right next to me. I had to count all those. I was counting the weeks of the year. I was flipping through my calendar and counting the weeks. Just 29 weeks away. It's so close. Anyway, I enjoy Christmas trees. I enjoy the holidays. Big fan of that. Did I say 25, 29? Whatever. Point is, it's a ways away. Finally. What is Yucca? Why did the music stop? Oh wait, no, this is good music. It just has a... I love the Askew soundtrack, but it is a long build-up. What is Yucca? Yucca plant is neat. Tell me about Yucca. If we got some Yucca fans in the chat. Bro likes the holidays, but low-ranked mistletoe? Yeah, I just don't care for mistletoe that much. Yes, I like the holidays, but mistletoe itself is kind of mid. More like mid-soltoe, am I right? Ha 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 ha! I don't know if that came through, but that was me high-fiving myself. What is Yucca? Flair, you do not know about Yucca? Espeon, fill me in. Tastes pretty good. It makes epic fries. Interesting. They're sword-shaped. Okay. I'll probably give it C tier. I'm not very familiar with it myself, but I don't want to put it too low down. Oh no, you can see an ad at the bottom. There we go. Saved it. Okay. Well, everyone. This is it. Come down to Florida and go to a Latin American restaurant or store? Okay. Yeah, no, I think with a lot of these, I need to... Like, a lot of this is not from wherever I'm from. However mysterious that may be. So there's a good chance that with a lot of these, I need to travel the world and experience the better version of this. Like watermelon, for example. Maybe there's just better watermelon. It's not really where I'm at. I'm sorry about the watermelon take. I'm sorry. I didn't know that'd be so controversial. But yeah, I'm a big fan of a lot of things, though. Yeah, maybe I just need to travel some more and figure that out. You need to see some pitcher plants? I do. Pitcher plant in B tier might be a crime. I feel like if I saw them in real life, maybe they'd be higher. We're missing 20,000 other plants, but it's a good tier list. Yeah, we're ranking 100. I didn't want to put that in the title or thumbnail because I was afraid to make it too obvious that this has nothing to do with a certain video game franchise. But yeah, all 100 plants are ranked. This is all of them. This is every single plant, don't you know? All 100 of them. And also, did you really want me to do this for another 2 hours? I don't think anybody wants that. So, yeah, this is my tier list. I hope it's not bad and cringe, aside from watermelon. Looking around, are there any other things I want to change? I don't think so. This is in no particular order within their own lists, except for moss being at the front of S. That is the only part that's ordered. Everything else is just, they're in the tier. In fact, I think this is alphabetical order, actually. Yeah, this is an alphabetical order. That's the only order. You mess with strawberries? Strawberries are A for a reason. No, I like strawberries. Okay. Well, what is Flareverse CC0032 Multi-2 yapping about? What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, Flavor's non-cringe. This list is non-cringe. I see. Now Reflores needs to make a level using only plants, Flare ranked S tier. Yeah, let's think about it from a Plants vs. Zombies perspective for just a second here. Apple Tree's Apple Mortar. I know Moss is a plant in Heroes. I don't know much about it, but I've heard it's good. Cactus would be good. I don't think there's a cherry tree, but Altverse has a Charred Guard costume that's a cherry tree. I don't think there's an evergreen plant, and there's a tiger grass plant, but that's not grass. Lily pad is useful. I don't think there's actually a juniper berry plant in the series. Oak tree, depends where you're looking. If you're looking DLC mod, Oak Archer. If you're looking Neighborville, the oak tree there. So this would probably be acorn. There's certainly not a philodendron one. Potato mine, I had to think about that. And I guess imitator, I think they're also a potato. I don't know if there's a redwood plant. Sunflower, obviously. Chomper is probably this one. Christmas tree, there's no Christmas tree plant. There is a mistletoe plant, but I didn't put that in S. So yeah, you could do a level with those. I mean, the fact that you have sunflower means you can do a level. And heck, you have an early game with potato mine. So this could certainly be an actual legitimate lineup for a level. Why is moss S tier? Do you eat moss? I don't have to answer that question. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We have more freaking Twitch followers. Fusion Skillet and Starchild37, thank you so much for the Twitch follows. Everyone eats moss. Yeah, I thought everyone eats moss. What do you mean? Anyway, hey Thorn, welcome to the end of stream. What do you think of my tier list that's very good and doesn't have any controversial opinions at all? This is it. Thank you for watching me rank 100 plants. And thank you again for 30k subscribers. That's more than I ever could have expected. I sometimes revisit my 5,000 subscriber special where I'm like, wow, 5,000, that's a lot of people. I can't even visualize that amount. And now we are 6 times above that. And it's still going, because yeah, we're at 31k right now, and very soon, 32. It doesn't stop, and it's kind of frightening, but I seriously appreciate all of you for tuning in, however silly and weird things might get. Thank you so much for joining along. And very soon here, we're actually going to reach a year of this channel really blowing up. July 25th was the day that I made the Armor Chomper video, which is the first video that really helped grow this channel. And I would like to do something for the anniversary, but that's coming up much sooner than I expected, so I'm not certain, but I will try. So, yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it probably won't be anything too big no matter what I do. Well, you're at 100k now? No! That's so stressful! But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I will double check to see if anyone in the world is streaming so I can raid out, but I don't think that's happening just because it's like 11 a.m. where I'm at right now. Well, actually, hold on. Someone is streaming.
For good reason.
Nope, you didn't hear that. Alright, we're gonna do a raid. We're gonna raid out to Spret. Spret was here. Alright, chat, you ready? We're ending the stream, raiding out to Spret. I'm gonna put a link in both chats. You can use that. And if mods could ping that, that would be great. Thank you. And with that, my name has been Captain Flare, and this is Captain's Log out. Go raid Spret, and I will see you in the next video.